Have you ever wondered why she ignores you sometimes, treats you coldly, yet can't seem to leave? Don't blame yourself for feeling confused or lost about this. The truth is, there are many reasons behind this behavior, and understanding them can completely change the way you approach your relationships. Sometimes she disappears for a few days, responds to your messages distantly, seems too busy to care, but when you think of walking away, she comes back as if nothing happened. This cycle is cruel. It affects your emotions, creates anxiety, and you start asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Does she really love me? What's going on in her mind? The answer isn't always simple, but understanding certain patterns can help clarify the situation. One of the most common reasons is the cycle of attention and abandonment. She alternates moments of affection with periods of coldness and distance. This emotional roller coaster makes you feel trapped, dependent, like you're on a ride that never stops. When she disappears, you feel fear and anxiety, wanting to reconnect, and when she returns, you feel relief, as if everything is fine again. But that's not all. Often she fears full commitment, fears losing her freedom, but also fears losing you. This creates internal confusion, and she ends up ignoring you as a way to test boundaries or protect herself emotionally, without realizing the effect it has. Ignoring someone is often a subtle form of emotional manipulation. We're not talking about outright abuse, but small actions that make you question yourself, doubt yourself, and try harder and harder to regain her attention. Every time you chase her, she reinforces, consciously or unconsciously, the emotional control she has over you. Here lies the danger. You start measuring your own value by her attention, by what she does or doesn't do, and it gradually erodes your self-esteem. It's painful, but recognizing this is essential for protecting yourself. The type of attachment each person developed in childhood greatly influences this behavior. Those with anxious attachment tend to constantly seek reconnection and feel rejected easily, while those with avoidant attachment tend to withdraw, ignore, even when they care. When these two personalities meet, emotional conflict arises. You feel trapped and insecure while she maintains distance, unaware of the effect it causes. Often small situations become triggers of insecurity. A slow response to a message, an unexpected change in mood, or her being distracted on the phone while you talk can make your mind interpret rejection signals that may not exist. So why doesn't she leave? There are many reasons. It could be to maintain emotional control because she knows you still care. It could be fear of loneliness, not wanting to give up something she already has, or the benefits the relationship still provides, whether comfort, attention, or companionship. Sometimes she really likes you but doesn't know how to handle her own feelings, mixing affection and rejection in confusing ways. Handling this isn't easy, but it's possible. Setting clear boundaries is the first step. Decide what you accept and what you don't, and stick to it. Don't seek constant approval because your self-worth doesn't depend on her attention. Observe actions, not just words, because words can deceive, but actions always reveal true patterns. Giving yourself space, investing in hobbies, friends, and your own life helps break the cycle of anxiety and recognize your own value. Honestly, evaluating the relationship is essential. If ignoring and returning is constant and causes suffering, maybe it's time to reflect on whether this relationship is healthy for you. Understanding her behavior doesn't mean justifying it, but protecting yourself and growing. Recognizing that you don't have to accept manipulation, coldness, or emotional games is a step of courage. Walking away from someone who doesn't positively contribute to your life isn't weakness, it's self-love. It's also important to identify warning signs that often go unnoticed. Complimenting you in public but criticizing in private, or showing affection only when she senses you're about to leave, are subtle signs of emotional manipulation. If these patterns repeat consistently, it's time to ask yourself what you truly want in life. If you're going through this now, remember, you deserve someone who chooses to stay with you, who values your presence, who doesn't play with your feelings. Don't blame yourself for feeling pain or confusion, and don't let her behavior dictate your worth. The more you understand the patterns, the stronger you become, and the more capable you are of making conscious decisions about your love life. In the end, realizing that your happiness doesn't depend on the attention of someone who ignores you but won't leave is liberating. It's time to look after yourself, care for your emotions, strengthen your self-esteem, and choose relationships that truly matter. If you relate to this situation, share your experience, because you are not alone. Understanding doesn't mean justifying, it means protecting yourself and growing. Recognizing your value allows you to attract healthier, more sincere relationships. Remember, you deserve to be chosen, you deserve to be valued, and above all, you deserve emotional peace. Don't let someone else's confusion steal your happiness. Take care of yourself, prioritize your well-being, and only then will you be able to build truly healthy relationships.